Allow everything. Allow everything set to allow.
Hello, everybody. I wonder what's crashing right now.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything is set to allow. It should not be blocking
Hello.
anything.
Hello. This might not have been the best one to do my first YouTube stream on, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Something
but let's face
crashed.
it.
Or was it? Who knows?
But let's face it, no matter what we pick, it crashes. Guff is just part of the VTube style.
Nephew. I hate to alarm you, buddy, but you may need to get this game on Steam. I hate to alarm you.
I can see. Okay, why don't we just not play on custom maps then? Just play on regular maps.
Yeah, that's because I don't like the regular maps.
Isn't that the invite system that's having the issue, not the maps that we're on?
It's the maps. And they also, the reason why we gotta play in custom maps is because apparently it says our lobby is too large to play some games.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, most of these are 4 out of 5. Like, we're like 5 out of 4, so we can't like play. I'm trying to find one we can play on.
There should be lots of maps that we can play on.
I'm trying to like. Oh yeah, that's right. Custom gaming, ready? If I do that, for free interest rate is. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maps in the base game. You're kidding me, right?
There's an entire additional page of map. Wait, there's only 12? There's way more than 12.
Oh, I see them.
Oh my god. Red.
No, I
Red,
figured it
please.
out. Oh. This is not a community map, by the way. That was a free for free map.
Yes, we want 343 maps because those are allowed.
I know, but that was a free for free map and it didn't work.
This game is ridiculous. My gosh.
Oh, there we go.
Well, it only worked because Zyja dropped.
Oh. Yeah, but that was a free for free map. The last one also was a free for free map.
Okay, but it wasn't a...
You
Can
free
you
for
guys
free.
talk to me? Red?
I don't know how to do that. I'm old.
Okay.
But
So-
but yeah, the 2 maps that I chose were free at the end.
Okay, well...
Yumi, thank you for the follow.
So I do that cute. That's like the first tip I seen. That's like the first.
Okay.
Man, that's so targeted. After that one.
Sorry, it's Super Scott, but thank you for the follow.
Alright.
Yeah, Zeke. You like my armor?
No.
I spent money on it.
Why haven't any of my real friends followed me yet? Red, Nephew,
I make a kick account.
Zay.
I haven't gone on to Kick since I made the account where they
Oh
were
my
like,
goodness.
I forgot to make it a kick
for my
account.
use.
It takes what, like 2 minutes to make an account and like half a second to hit the star? I see who my real friends are. Not anyone in this chat
I
room,
followed you.
except for Zay.
I followed you.
That's why I said nobody in this room
Oh.
except for Zay.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, I've gotta mute myself because my family is asleep now.
Okay.
Man, I forgot how good I am at Halo. I forgot. I have 8 years of experience. That's fucked.
Goodness gracious.
You don't have no idea how addicted I got to this game at one point.
Okay. So we should probably go ahead and pull out of this one and get Zyja.
Maybe. If I can get it to load. Do, 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 do.
I just realized I'm half a robot.
Yes, you are.
Robot.
I forget
That
how
was a
much.
big
sliding
crash.
I do.
My gosh. That was my biggest crash so far. This game sucks.
We were having a ton of trouble when we did it for VTSG with people.
Yeah, I remember watching it. I remember watching the VTSD struggle with it.
Like,
While on stream, I remember that.
I understood 100% because, like, no offense, but they have crappy computers. I don't have a crappy computer. What's
Their
going
computers aren't
on?
their computers aren't even that crappy. They're just, the game is just that poorly optimized.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what do you mean the VTSD has really crappy computers? Am I?
Some of
Yeah.
our competitors do not have great computers because, you know, not everybody has a ton of money to spend on that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not lying to you.
I mean, that's just
I
standard for anyone who plays games, I would say.
I don't know. I used to stream like on a Dell laptop, and all my friends made fun of me. Because I was someone in the group that like, I could play no game.
Oh, I practiced a lot for VTSG. I don't know if that's...
You know you can slide if you hold control
Oh my
while running.
goodness.
Alright, but seriously, Red, you should drop us out of this game so we can make the...
I know. I was waiting for
No,
that
you
game.
go ahead and play that game. I'm gonna install Halo 3 and then make you all switch over to Halo 3.
Nobody else has Halo 3 installed.
Well, you better start installing it.
God damn it! You're about to make me play my home turf.
That's okay. I'll still kick your butt.
Nah, You're
You
about
might-
to.
Maybe eventually have to. Alright.
I am downloading Halo 3 again. Please tell me I have room so I don't uninstall this game. I gotta uninstall this game. I don't have enough room in my hard drive.
Wait,
I
are we
do. Hold on.
Give me a second.
moving to... Are we doing this or are we moving to Halo 3?
No, you go ahead. Like, I'm just gonna have to drop out. Sorry, everybody.
I'm
mean,
also
I
gonna
think we
drop
can-
out for now.
Oh, okay.
Just
I think we
because
can...
it's kind of late.
Alright.
I do have a dentist appointment tomorrow at 3:30 p.m., so I can't stay up too late, but I can stay up a little late.
Oh, that's right. You're on EST. I'm sitting here like 3:30 p.m. That's so far away right now. I guess still that's
Yeah.
really far away. It's only what
It's
11 for
11
you.
p.m. for me.
Oh my
and I was
goodness.
like, oh, 10 p.m. collab. All right, I'm gonna be awake then. That's what the time I wake up.
Oh my
mean-
goodness.
Red.
What? Why?
Red, you just need to move to the other side of the country. That'll fix all the problems.
That would not fix the things that are wrong with Red.
It would fix them
How
though.
am I gonna fix my sleep schedule?
Like if Red lived on the other side of the country, he would have 3 additional hours that would go back. So it would be way better.
Dang, I can usually get him with that.
What?
Oh, I had,
Alright, nephew, I
Is it
got
just-
you.
God,
is it just me and nephew in here now?
Yeah, I left because I was like, okay, Isaac's yelling at me to leave. Alright, I'll go.
Okay, we're done then.
we're done.
You just escaped, leave
goodness.
game.
Let's see if Cyger's game is working. Let's find out. Welcome to this video of the CoLabratory. I forgot which group I was part of for a second. I'm part of like another group.
How dare you cheat on us?
Rude.
To be fair, none of them stream. They just. I'm like the only one that streams. It's like a little friend group I made with SCP players, and we just play like Rust, Backrooms, any silly little game we play together. I think we also play Payday 2.
Goodness.
Okay.
I think you'll like this map, Isaac. It'll bring you back to the good old days.
The good old days.
But is it... What?
Nick
Is it a
Town.
custom map that when we get nephew in, it's gonna freak out?
Yes, because it's Nuketown.
Red. Why do you not like understand things, Red?
I'm a VTuber.
Goodness.
Oh, Red.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, there's Deadlock. Have fun.
Thank you.
Wait, can I make it to? Wait, I can add bots.
You could if you wanted to.
I'm gonna give nephew one bot. I'm gonna give both sides at least.
Are you not going to be? Do you not think you're going to be able to play at all, Saja?
I don't think so, but I'll try like one last time.
Yeah.
Alright. And I was like,
Wait, why did you put 8 bots for Eagle?
I put 8 bots for Cobra.
Send me another invite, I think, on Game Pass?
Okay, I'll try again.
Man, so we're just having a lot of luck with this game today, huh?
Oh my gosh.
And we send a Steam for Zyjet.
Oh, I should be in the
But-
group already.
Oh.
Or something, I don't know. No.
Did it crash on you again?
Yep.
Oh, weird. I wonder what's happening.
I got no idea. I gotta close all the Xbox stuff. I hate the Xbox thing. Like the Microsoft Store Xbox thing. Why doesn't it just work?
Because it's actually way harder to make work than a lot of people realize.
Yeah. Why don't they just like put Game Pass on something that's not proprietary?
Power went out.
Because then they wouldn't be, because then their already losing money system would lose even more money.
But they're not losing money.
My power went
Oh,
out.
they are definitely losing money on Game Pass.
No, they are definitely making a lot of money on Game Pass.
Really?
Yeah,
Sorry, my,
What would make
power
you think
went
that? Just I'm curious.
because they've said that they are.
Yeah, listen. So accounting is one of those things that basically just says whatever you want it to say. And if you want your shareholders to be happy, you tell them you're making money.
Yeah,
There
it
is-
is. It is already profitable.
I do not believe that. There is no way that they are paying these game studios enough per download, right, to cover the
Why
amount
would
that
they?
are.
Why do you think they're paying per download?
Because there's no way the game studios would take anything else, and that's the standard way that these things are paid out.
Well, the majority of these games are owned by Microsoft.
Well, some of them are.
The majority are.
They usually take off the games that are not part of Game Pass.
I mean,
AKA the Somnium Files. That's why I found that game.
yeah.
It's Game Pass, and then they took that off because I kept uninstalling and re-downloading it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the page now that I'm seeing in front of me. There's a whole bunch of EA games.
Yeah, they bought EA.
Soma, Deathloop, Ghostwire.
They didn't buy EA.
Well,
No, they
have-
didn't.
they have
Death-
a little
on Game Pass.
partnership.
Deathloop.
Yeah, they have like a little
They own Deathloop.
They own Deathloop?
Because they own Bethesda. And Deathloop is through Bethesda.
Did they own Bethesda? I thought that got blocked.
No, the one that got blocked was Activision.
Mm-hmm.
Sony said they're gonna have a monopoly.
Yeah.
Sony didn't say that. The EU said that.
The government.
Yeah, the government. The American government was like, yeah, that's fine. The EU was
Yeah.
like, no.
No,
That's
it
not
was mainly-
okay,
It
no.
was mainly the Brits.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, we've got Electronic Arts, Sega, Focus Entertainment, Capcom.
Oh Yeah, they removed some of the Yakuza games for a while, if I remember correctly. They removed Yakuza 0, Kaiwan 1, and Kaiwan 2.
Yeah. I'm just saying, a $10 a month fee from each user, right, cannot possibly be covering the amount that they are having to pay in
Oh.
for.
The game cities are either taking a one-time payment or a per-game payment.
How many people?
It's been profitable since October. It's
There's no way.
it's
no
I,
way.
it's 13% of their
For
revenue.
numbers, there's 25 million subscribers to Game Pass, apparently.
Like, if there weren't that many, I'd understand that. But like, you're saying that Netflix didn't make money.
Netflix didn't make money.
They lost money.
Netflix was not profitable for. I think it's still not profitable.
It's not. Their stocks are still choppy.
No, their stock is all over the place because their profit and their stock is not tied. But yeah, no, I don't. If they say it's profitable, I don't believe them.
It's
Alright, our game is not
like,
profitable at all. This game, we're not making enough money for this game to be profitable, but we're gonna keep it 3.
yeah, it's profitable. Like, I don't know why you would think it wouldn't be profitable.
I am watching a debate on profits. my two accountants. And I just hear like, what's going on? That's what because my power went out. That's what I joined back to.
Because the math doesn't really math, right? Like, that's the amount that people spend, the amount of value you get for Game Pass when you have Game Pass, and the amount that comes in. There's no way that that's profitable to them. Like,
But
think about.
It is.
What I'm saying is, I don't believe Microsoft when they say that.
How many users did Red say they had?
25 million.
25 million. So you're saying $10. That's $10 for PC Game Pass, but Game Pass is more than just PC Game Pass. It's $15 on Xbox.
Yes, but
So
stay with me when I go into costs.
okay.
Right. So let's look at recent games to come out for the Game Pass. So how about Amnesia: The Bunker? Right. That costs on Steam $30. Right.
Okay.
How much do you think Frictional Games was willing to take in and I am, for the sake of argument, assuming that they use a Netflix system wherein they get paid by the number of downloads that they get.
No, they
Because-
get a one-time payment or a one-time payment per game.
That would be weird. That would be a weird thing if that was true. Because
It's like, so it's like, hey, we want your game for this set amount of time. We're gonna pay you this load chunk. Yep, that's how it works.
So let's think about, well, let's take that into accounting then. How
Okay.
much do you think Amnesia, Frictional Games, was willing to take? Like, how much money do you think it cost to get Amnesia: The Bunker onto Game Pass?
Depends on
Remember,
how long. I'm gonna say like $2 million, probably.
Oh, way more than that.
No,
Way more than
there's
that.
no way more than that. Do you know
2
how much?
million?
Yeah.
2 million. Do you know
Yeah.
how much that game probably cost 20 million to make?
Okay.
There is no way they would take $2 million to basically give out free copies of a game. No way. Nah. That math is not mathing unless they are really bad at math. Nuh-uh. No. It had to cost them probably almost the entire cost of the game's production. Probably at least 20 million to get that game on. If the game cost around 20 million to make. Because the investors in Frictional Games want the thing that produces the most returns, right? So every time, according to their mathematics, right? Every time that somebody downloads that game off Game Pass, that's a $30 sale that's not going through, right? So they have to account for all of those.
It's
and they would have to
$25. It's $25.
Okay, $25.
Uh-huh.
$25, right? That
Yeah.
means that they lose a $25 sale every time it gets downloaded on Game Pass, right? So they would have to receive enough money to justify every single download of the bunker not becoming a sale, mathematically speaking. And even if you account for a percentage, they would have to get every single download to a certain percentage, right? There's no way that they would accept any small amount of money for that. They would need enough to counter. It would have to be a bigger number than they thought they could get in additional sales if they didn't go on there. At $25 a pop. Does that make sense?
I am so lost. Oh, I'm more lost than anything else.
That's okay. So, basically what I'm saying is that they have to be paying out the butt for a lot of these games. That's not even going into the $60 like Capcom games that are coming out on some of them. Like Exoprimal is a $60, probably $70 Capcom game. So you can imagine how much they paid for that. And they're only recovering $15, maybe $20 if somebody's got the special big pass. I just don't think it's possible that it's profitable.
But, so, okay. You have money, right?
I mean,
So
not really, but let's go. But let's
so in general, your mid to high, middle, right?
Yeah, I'm probably like middle class. Yeah.
Middle class, yeah. So you're saying all these games that you'd have the funds to purchase.
Mm-hmm. The games that I have the funds to purchase.
Yeah, you have the funds to purchase. The majority of people that are on this program that are in Game Pass probably don't have the funds to purchase individual games, which is why they're paying for this $15 to $10 service. Probably $15 because they don't have the funds, so they don't have a PC that can play these. So they probably have an Xbox One, and they're paying $15 a month for this service.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand where you're coming from. That makes perfect sense. If the price point was higher, if both of the price points were higher. But since it's a lower price of $10 to $15, more towards $15, it's more likely that they're making more money off of lower income people than they would selling it directly.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because my chat says I came to watch Halo and I'm not hearing about Game Pass. And someone else has said they just sound smart to my rat brain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a bird, I'm still dumb.
I mean, I definitely see where you're coming from, and that's probably part of their mathematics, right? But like I said before, I'm middle income, right? And I have Game Pass, and I use it to pull games all the time, right? I probably get $200 worth of games out of Game Pass every month, if I was to directly buy them, depending on how long I play and what I've played. So I just can't imagine that whatever Microsoft is paying for that, even $100 worth of games that I play in a month, is less than $10. or even less than $15. I can't imagine
What do you
these
mean?
developers doing that. Okay, so
You lost me where you dropped the price, the 10 to 15.
right, so I pay Microsoft $10
Mm-hmm.
every month in order to have Game Pass, right? So that's what their income is per month. From
Okay.
me is good. I play, even if I played one AAA game, that would be $60.
Okay.
For me to play it regularly, right? So in a lot of ways, I am saving $50 in that play, right? So who is eating that $50? Somebody is eating that $50, right? Because the devs, either they're somehow sweet talking the devs who are eating that $50, right? Or Microsoft is eating that $50. And I don't think the devs and the publishers, especially the big ones like EA and Capcom, would be willing to eat that $50, at least not alone.
EA is different because Xbox is actually going through EA Play.
Yeah.
So EA Play costs like $7.
Right.
So they're probably just giving them like $3 or $4 per account ish.
Yep.
Right? Like that makes sense.
That
And
does
it's
make us
mostly back catalog stuff, but like
Yeah, yeah.
what you're saying for the others is like
Someone's in my chat just said, "Why are you eating money?"
Oh. It's just a term.
oh my goodness.
You forget my chat is a little how do I put the word? Not smart.
So like
We're educating you today.
Like, I'm looking at these, right? So we have just the first row is the Fun Pimps Entertainment. It's possible that that's a game preview as well. It'll probably come off when like 7 Days to Die actually launches. Plus, it's behind the Steam version. You've told me, so like get them in and then sell them like the most updated version for that.
Yeah.
A Plague Tales. There is a high chance that Microsoft gave them some funding in exchange for games on the Game Pass. Then we got Electronic Arts. That's EA. Xbox, EA. Chimera Games.
I thought this was
Like,
a Halo Infinite.
who knows?
I don't know this turned into a political debate on which Game Pass is more profitable.
Like, who really knows at this point, like, what that is going on with that? Because are there a lot of people who are like, oh my god, I need this amazing cultivation simulator, right? And then we go to Amnesia, which is what you were talking about, right? Like, those are well-known games now. But we, like, fuck, I forgot what my point was. Damn it, Red.
You're welcome. You're welcome. My chat is confused, like always. They're like, my chat just said poor nephew. Poor nephew.
Oh, I'm so sorry, nephew. You've just been sitting there so quiet. Are you okay?
I'm still just trying to get this thing to work.
Yeah, and here is a political debate on.
This is definitely not political.
No,
It's
my goodness.
financial.
Yeah.
I should have said.
This is a
speech and debate.
capitalism, you know?
I just ended the speech and debate on if Game Pass was profitable.
Yeah.
It's definitely profitable, like they've said it is. And, like, at this point, Microsoft would have shut it down. What I'm hearing is that there's a high chance that consoles are done and Game Pass is the only thing that's going to exist of Xbox soon.
I do think that's actually a possibility because this model is probably going to be more likely going into the future.
Yeah, like
Because the current model is
Microsoft,
unsustainable for sure.
Microsoft has hated Xbox since Xbox One launched. Like, Xbox X and S, whatever it's called, were their last chance. So there's no way they would let this continue running if it's not profitable. And if you really look at it, like the majority of these games are owned by Microsoft or a partner. Like they're partnered with EA and they're partnered with Ubisoft. They're also partnered with like Square Enix. They're partnered with a lot of these like high-end studios. So there's probably backdoor deals going on that have less to do with money and more to do with like promoting and shit like that.
I don't think that so much, because it's important to remember that at the end of the day, these are firms, and what the one thing that firms love is money. So
Yeah, but-
in this case, basically, the long of the short of it is that Capcom or Square Enix or whatever has to get enough money that they believe their losses for putting it on Game Pass are going to be less than the amount of money that Microsoft is giving them. And I think that amount of money is going to be so big that there's no way $10 a month or $15 a month for the Xbox Game Pass is covering that cost of money.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats showed me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats showed me crazy. Oh, well, am I not muted?
Also, it's important to remember that when you're doing financials for a large company like Microsoft, they can basically just move numbers around and money around and say that certain sections are actually under certain other sections and claim one thing is profitable even if it's not.
Okay, so like we average it out in a year, Microsoft is making $3,750,000,000 a year off of it. You don't think with that funds they could like be like, hey, let's do this and still be profitable? With what is mostly indie developers?
Well, that's the thing.
Because it's mostly indie.
You know, trillions of dollars sounds like a shit ton of money until you start counting up the number of games we're looking at here.
Yeah, but look at the indie. Like they're mostly indie developers.
Yeah.
So
And
the
indie developers probably went through the same exact mental math, right? They would go through the same math that Capcom or whatever would go through. Like, I don't know, Billy over here for Fist. That's a pretty old game actually, but Bramble, that's a pretty new one, right? That's from Merge Games. They went through the same math and they said, okay, how many do we think we're going to sell? And how many are we not going to sell because we put it on Game Pass? Give us more money than the amount that we are not going to sell because we put it on Game Pass. Now, it's definitely going to be a lot less than it would be for something like the newest, Capcom game or whatever, but it's still going to be a healthy chunk of money, right? And then when you start counting out the sheer number of them on here that you're doing, you start realizing that those healthy chunks of money add up fast.
I want to say that you have to add funding, because what if it being on the Game Pass was a part of the contract for the funding?
Well,
because these, come on, it's a big corporation dealing with small indies. They're going to screw them over.
Well, yeah, but actually, it's probably not a bad deal, honestly. Especially if you can get some sort of residual per download or something. I don't know if that's something. I'm surprised that if that's not how it's done, I'm going to be surprised. But but that's probably indicates to me even more that they're not really profitable, because what they'll do is they'll take the amount that it costs them that they're giving out to funding to these indie developers, and they put that under Microsoft game development, and then that cost is not included in Game Pass.
Okay, why don't we come to a natural understanding, since I think we've been debating on this for 18 minutes. I think the debate kind of needs to come to one, so we can just shoot each other in the back.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh my goodness, I'm having fun with this, aren't you, Isaac?
Yes.
Yeah, I say, we just do 2 different collabs. Me and Isaac talk about this, and you 2 can go play a fun game.
I'm not
I mean,
like.
we could
when I say
probably.
the chat is going crazy at the debate. They're like, please, Devin. That's what my chat is begging me to do.
They don't. They're not.
And I'm not fans of the debate. Just sharing all the things.
They're not. They're not. They're not financially savvy. I'm learning you, chat. You're gonna learn. This is how the real world works.
Like, this is so much fun. This is like the most fun I've had in a long time.
Right? This is my jam.
Like, my gosh.
After I said we should debate more, it's the first one I say I will shoot my skull over 45.
Oh, don't do that. Listen,
My goodness. Oh, man.
listen, buddy. I know it's a lot of information to take in, but it's important that you understand these things so that these large corporations can't take you for a ride.
No, listen, I see is I just heard I can get the new codes and a new Xbox by the time it's over.
Fair enough. Though I do agree that we should probably at least also be shooting each other while we debate.
Please.
Oh my goodness. So I'm looking at my chat, and my buddy Tim says, just to continue this because it's so much fun, Game Pass is 15% of Xbox's 16.2 billion in revenue. A big chunk of the games get great sales bumps after it comes off Game Pass because you get them hooked on Game Pass and then it drops, so they have to buy it.
I have doubts on that. I'm gonna have doubts.
I think that does happen with certain games.
Oh, I bet it happens with certain games, but that's not the sort of thing I think you can guarantee.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
If you're making a deal with somebody and you say, yeah, you'll get a big bump after it comes off Game Pass because people love it so much, I would give you a big stink eye if I was in that negotiation.
I bet you, depending on what game it is, like.
Yeah.
Me and nephew, but we're texting each other like, how long has this debate been going on for?
Actually, what do we need to do to start a game? What are we playing?
Yeah, I can't play, so I'm just gonna sit here and talk with Isaac. You guys do whatever you want.
I share my screen so you can so you can just share what your chat I say from your chat. Alright. We're gonna nephew, is your game downloading still?
Yeah, but I can if Isaac sends me an invite, I can still join you guys.
Okay, I'm going to make my own custom game. And I'm going to invite you too, and I'm going to invite Saija too, and see if we can make that happen.
Alright.
What are you inviting me to? I can't play whatever you're inviting me to.
I'm sure you're sharing, giving it content. Listen. I was just trying to hear the debate, alright? I was trying to hear the debate, and I didn't expect it to go on for 18 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
18 solid minutes. I did not expect to hear that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even kidding. I restarted stream from Discord because my power went out, right? So I actually have a decent time to see how long that this debate's been going on for. And then so long has been going on for. Me and pretty important if you've been texting each other like, how long have they been debating for? Should we get them to stop? should we just want to shoot each other in the back of the heads, right?
I mean, to be fair, as much as I may enjoy this debate, it is important that we do the things that the audience wants to a certain extent.
I was like, John,
my audience is happy. I don't know.
I mean, your audience is happy.
Yeah.
You forget my audience is mainly full of SCP players, and no offense for a casual SCP player, but they're not financially stable and don't want to hear about finances.
I'm trying to tell you, this is very important, and it's telling you what a good deal the Game Pass is. No matter what you're looking at through all of this, you should know you should get Game Pass. No matter who's right in this debate, get Game Pass.
$5 on me. You just proved my point. You just proved my point. Yeah, $5 on you. You just proved my point, chat.
That's enough to almost get half of Game Pass.
Right?
It's worth it. Just wait till
Honestly,
next month. Yeah.
It is a huge deal. Yeah. It is an enormous
I
inconvenience.
can't call myself a rich man.
So what was? You know, I don't want to know. I was gonna ask something, but I don't want to.
You don't want to start. You don't want to raise
No.
No. Like,
Send the invites. Send the invites.
I sent the invite. Did you not get the invite?
No, hold on.
I sent another invite. I'll just
Th-
I
there
will
was-
spam invites. I'll do it.
Game
There-
Pass. Game Pass.
there was no conclusion to this, just so you know.
There never would have been. There never would have been.
I think there would have been.
No, don't debate each. Please, you can handle it, please.
My goodness, like this
You're
is
forcing
so
brain
wonderful.
viewers.
There we go. Oh.
You're
We are-
pulling my
we are
chat a single
breaking
brain cell,
all,
please. Please, my chat is just one organism. Please.
So you're on Steam, right, Soja? You're on the Steam version.
Yeah,
Oh, you
because
just teabag Isaac. You got it.
I
you got
I uninstalled it because it's just not working. Like I'm not gonna be able to play.
I mean, do you want to try installing the Game Pass version and see if that works?
I can't install anything on Game Pass right now. It's all messed up. I have to uninstall all of the Microsoft Store. So just go
I
ahead
bet
and
that-
play without me. Yeah.
I bet that's actually why it's having trouble. Is that I think it actually runs off the Microsoft files.
It
It runs
does.
off the Microsoft system.
Oh, any game that I already have installed works just fine, but I can't install something new.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
did you install Halo?
My chat made a joke saying SCP 7 files at 895. Description: SCP 7 files at 895. A and B. We debate about any topic including Game Pass or Xbox identity. That is what the literary put.
I mean, they're not wrong.
We're talking about YouTube since YouTube debated on Game Pass. And that's the ICU.
All right,
What's
free
that
for all
one
Slayer.
game mode? Oh, I guess.
Oh, what game
What's
mode?
that
What
one
game mode?
game
are you
mode? Yeah, what's that one game mode where you like captured like one of three points?
Can we do affection?
We can do whatever you don't like.
Infection, yeah, we should not do infection.
Arena Infection?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a community creation, so we can't do that.
They just added it in season 4.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with the settings? I don't get it.
Nephew, what did you do?
I don't know what's wrong with these settings. It counts since Xbox started. I haven't done anything to these settings.
That's what they all say. Get in the
I've
car.
had this account since Xbox started. That's why it's JTDC with no numbers.
1v1 Halo. Winner is right. That's how we're gonna end it. Next month, I guess. Did my Steam crash? Stream?
Probably.
No, it's fine.
All right, so I think we can do. Hold on, let me look here. Yeah, we can do Free for All King of the Hill.